What's up, you guys? My name is Selena Amor and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be recapping episode 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. They were doing a little drag brunch this episode. It was very fun, something we'd never seen. It was very exciting. It was pretty fun, good thing. Down Under is still redeeming itself after the dumpster fire that was last season, but we don't talk about that. Stop texting me. But yeah, they did a little drag brunch and then they had a cute little runway which was red for filth. Very red. We're gonna do a little, not too red, but we're doing a little red look today. Not going crazy, just a little bit. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and glue down my brows, do color correction and foundation off camera. Y'all already know the gig, and I will be right back to get into everything. Alright, so I went ahead and did my foundation off camera. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the rest of my face and start getting into the episode 2. So for the mini challenge, they had to do something very fun, which I wish I could do. They had to find what tool was in the pit crew members' pants, which I wish I was there. I wish I was doing that. It was a very fun challenge, and honestly, just seeing the pit crew makes my life, oh my gosh, I just love seeing shirtless, sexy men all the time. She was able to put the groups together for the main challenge, which was to host a down under drag brunch, which what they called a bottomless brunch, but there was a lot of bottoms there. But the pairings, there was a little bit of shade in the pairings that she did. She said that she paired like one weaker one strong one together, or just like she paired people that don't really, you wouldn't expect together, and some people thought that was shady. Yuri and Spanky thought that was very shady, but honestly, it worked out in their favor because, spoiler alert, they won the challenge. But she paired together Spanky and Yuri, Molly and Hannah, Minnie and Queen, and then she did Pomora and Beverly. Honestly, I wasn't too concerned about anybody at first, but I really got worried about Spanky and Yuri because Yuri had an eye infection and was literally out a majority of the day and didn't get back till they were like already like in the challenge already, so she had to hurry up and get in drag and then do her part, which she slayed. But gosh, that must have been crazy for her. I couldn't imagine doing that. But getting into the challenge, at first we had Beverly Kills and we had Pomora Fifth, and honestly, they were struggling a little bit. They were not a little bit, they were struggling a lot of bit. They had some good jokes at first, but then honestly, after that, it really didn't land, and they were struggling, you could tell. Also, Pomora looked gorgeous. I loved the dress that she was wearing, that little sequins, multicolored. Oh my god, girl, you better work. She looked so gorgeous. Next up, we had Hanaconda and Molly Poppins, and they were pretty good, honestly. They really vibed off of each other very well. I loved the chemistry together. They were amazing, honestly. Dream team. Yeah, Molly and Hannah's chemistry was just unbeatable. They were dream team together. I could not. They also looked so gorgeous too. Honestly, I love Hanaconda's makeup. Also, speaking of Hanaconda, I loved in the workroom where they were talking about race and racism, and how she was being accountable and stood up and was like, yeah, I did this stuff in the past, but here's what I've done to help, and here's what I've done to work on it, and I'm not doing it anymore. See, that is what I appreciate. Not that BS last season with Scarlett Adams being like, immediately trying to diminish what she did by saying everybody else was doing it. No, ma'am, you did what you did, own up to it. And Hanaconda did that, which I do commend, because on national television that takes balls to do. So I do commend Hanaconda for doing that. I do not commend her for her actions she did, but at least she's holding herself accountable, which is all we can ask for. Also, my thing is, like, are we not doing background checks? Like, are we not looking back at pictures of them? Like, especially with that fiasco last season, you want that to happen again. Up next, we had Queen Kong and Minnie Cooper, and honestly, they were so funny together. Queen Kong has such great energy hosting, and then Minnie came in doing Minnie and just slayed it and was so hilarious. Oh my gosh. I can just sit back and watch like an hour of Minnie Cooper just doing her own thing because she is just so funny. I love her. When RuPaul was calling her a star on the runway, she was right. Minnie Cooper is most definitely a star. She has won over my heart 100%. I really hope she makes it very far in this competition because if she doesn't, I'm going to be very sad. And last up, we had Spanky Jackson and Yuri Guy, which honestly, I lived for. They were so funny. Oh my gosh. I don't know what Yuri did. She just came back from the hospital and stepped out booming baby. I lived for it. The way they played off of each other was so much fun. I was really having such a good time with their performance. It really felt like I was at a drag brunch watching some girls read the audience and everything. It was so funny. Also, can we talk about how good Yuri looked? Like, that was her quick drag. What? Alrighty, so I went ahead and finished up my base off camera. We got that blinding highlight like always, you already know. But I'm going to go ahead and start my eyeshadow and get into the runways of the episode. The runway was Red for Filth, which we are all red right now, and I am very excited to do my makeup because I am playing with the new palette. We got the Sensorium Beauty Chapter 1 palette. It's so stunning, like so beautiful. We're going to be playing with the reds in here today. Very excited about it, so let's go ahead and get into it. Just gonna prime my lids real quick, because if you aren't priming your lids, baby, I'm sorry for you. So, first up, we had our recently eliminated Pomora Fifth, and I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous. I loved her dress. I loved the pattern on it, the indigenous print. It was absolutely gorgeous. And I loved the volume to the dress. She just looked absolutely stunning tonight. It was so unbelievable. Literally everything was stunning. This is a shoot, like, baby, get into it. Next up we had Spanky Jackson, and I absolutely loved her dress. She looked so stunning. I loved the shape of it, the silhouette, the little jewels and embellishments. She looked so, like, classic and old-timey. It was so gorgeous. Next up we had Molly Poppins, and I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous. Like RuPaul said, it transcends horror and it goes into fashion. I love it. I loved the little reveal she had of the rose, and then she dropped it into like the little kind of train thing. It was so gorgeous. I loved how Molly looked tonight. She got that big old breastplate sitting big right there with her titties just bouncing. I lived. Next up we had Yuri Guy, and she came out as a devil, and she looked absolutely gorgeous. I loved the dress. I assume she made it herself, and it was just absolutely stunning. And the fact that she turned that out after having this little eye infection, girl, where you still look stunning. I cannot. Ooh. Ooh. Also, Yuri's makeup is just so freaking good. I absolutely live for her mug. I really want to try and recreate it because it's just so gorgeous and unique. I live for it. Next up we had Beverly Kills, and I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous this week. I love the little dark gothic look that she went for. It was so gorgeous. And I do have to say, Miss Kills turned it out in the lip sync this week. I was living for it. Oh my gosh. She did that illusion kick, and then she did that split. Oh my god, baby. I lived so hard for it. She was giving, oh my god, she was giving me everything I needed and more. Next up we had Minnie Cooper, and I loved her look so much. Not only did she look absolutely gorgeous, but the message behind it was absolutely beautiful. The paying tribute to all of our, her paying tribute to all the victims of AIDS and HIV was absolutely heartwarming and just something we needed because that is something that happened to our community and it's something that is very serious and I feel like not a lot of people know about, especially the younger generation, so it's very important to educate them. And I say that as a younger generation queen. Next up we had Hanaconda, and I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous. The hair, the makeup, the outfit. I saw the sketch of the outfit that this was based on, and it looks so real and just completely amazing. Anaconda being our runway queen this season, I swear. Next up we have my husband, Queen Kong, and I absolutely loved her runway. She was going as Taka from Moana, and baby, she turned it out. Oh my gosh, she looked so beautiful, so scary. It was everything I needed and more. And I am so glad that Queen has finally stepped out of her little shell, and like Rue says, she's jumped in the competition now. So I'm very excited to see where she goes, and hopefully she makes it to the end, because I would want that for her. And hopefully she makes it to the end, because that would fit in with my fantasies so well. Honestly, this was such a good runway. Like, I live for red. It's one of my favorite colors. So every time that there's a runway with red to do, baby, I eat it up. I eat it straight up. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up my eyes off camera. They look nice and good. So we're going to go ahead and do my lips now, and I will be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up the lips. We look so good right now. Oh my god, I am living for this look so far. But I'm going to go ahead and throw on the wig, lashes, and outfit, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. Also, look, y'all, we got a breastplate now. Ooh, we doing drag now, y'all. But here's the final look. We look nice, hot, and sexy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And how are we feeling about Down Under recently? I'm feeling pretty good about it. It seems like it's going to be a fun season and everything, so I'm very excited about that. Other than that, I think I am done. I'm going to take some pictures because we look so hot and sexy. I cannot stop touching my boobs. Oh my god. Like, ooh. Also, look how, they look so good, y'all. I cannot. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. See you guys later. Bye.